Hey everybody, how's it going? Episode 1, Life Skills TTP. And episode 1, I guess we should talk about what is Life Skills TTP. Life Skills TTP is a peer to peer program, experience based, means shared experience, means that we're not making nothing up. Um, I'm an artist, digital creator, content creator, so my site kind of reflects that. Um, I feel it's necessary to, put my creative expression on it, and hopefully you like it. There's been a few people checking it out. Also, to all the people that subscribed, thank you. Uh, really appreciate it. Really appreciate you. You can also drop me a message in the community or a message on my site. You can also contact me at WhatsApp, Life Skills TTP. You also can check out the website, ttpchangethenorm.org. That website's been up since 2019. It's a resource center. Just like this is a resource center, um, what I try to do is stay current, stay in the future, which means I'm going to bring you probably the latest, not probably, I am in mental health, peer to peer, life situations, life things, social interaction, um, things of that nature because of the internet and the less we've actually had social contact, social interaction, customer service is terrible. Um, and I believe you just need to get back to the basics of humanity, just being human beings and appreciating people for who they are and what they can do and not what you want them to do or how you want them to feel. So, just getting started. This is the first episode. We're going to get into a few things. One of the things we're going to get into is lead by example on this. I'm going to run it about 15 minutes. I'm going to try to do this 2 or 3 times a week. Um, Try to bring some substance, some information, some helpful things about life. You got to remember, this is open to everybody. This ain't uh, just a mental health channel. The reason it's a peer to peer channel is because through my life experience and what I've been through starting in the 80s has brought me to this point. And so that's what's reflected on this channel. But it's not just that. And we'll get into basically what mental health is. I'm going to look it up real quick. Mental health news. But we'll just go mental health. Period. Let's do the definition. Okay. Now, mental health is a state of well being that affects how people think, feel, and act. It's a basic human right that's important to every stage of life. Mental health helps people cope with stress, relate to others, make choices, and contribute to their communities. Which means that when they show you things on the news like that, where a person is completely out of their mind and they relate it to mental health, they say, oh, this guy had a mental health condition. So you automatically, and it's just something that they do, so you automatically think, oh, no, I don't want to do it. Anything that says mental health, I don't deal with that because of what they've shown you. And so you don't want to be associated with that and you don't want to have to deal with that. But that's not really the deal with peer to peer or anybody who is trying to do self care, self help. It's in the mental health field, and more people actually participate in this than you think. So, mental health is a state of mental well being that enables people to cope with stresses of their life, realize their abilities, learn well and work well, and contribute to their community. Now, once again, mental health is connected to community. Think about it. I got two different definitions because I like to get two different sources, and they both ended in the same thing, which is contributes to their community. So if you're opposed to this, are you contributing to your community? It's just a question. But it's one of the things and the barriers that I go through. Also, I'll give you some information on NAMI. I worked for NAMI, the peer-to-peer, doing the class. Actually, tonight is the last class, 8-week class. We'll do another one. I also put some information in the site. I can't say that I'm going to do it. Well, tonight's the last class. I'll see what she says. But I will put the information, post the information sometime in the next 2 days about that peer-to-peer 8-week class, 2 hours a week on Zoom, Thursday nights, 6 to 8. Excellent class. Authentic, be yourself, no judgment, say what you want, do what you want. Well, not really, but so to speak. So another thing in this first episode that I want to get into is self-worth. And self-worth comes in many forms. Most people, and I'll speak for myself, when you go into a situation, they're going to always downplay what your worth is, your value, and everything like that. Like anything else in the world of capitalism, they're going to want to get things cheap. So what do they want to do when they hire people? They want to get the best possible talent they can get, and they want to get it cheap. So that's where self-worth comes in. And then that's where boundaries come in, because you're going to have to set the boundary as far as, hey, I have the skill, I have this specific thing, I have this specific thing, this is what they pay for that, and you're kind of way under that. And you got to hold to that, because you know what you could do, how you could perform, your value, and what you have to give to any given situation. And so you have to stand firm in that. A lot of times, because we're put in a situation where we actually have to pay something, so we have to take this job. It's like, man, I don't have any other choice. I apply, if they're going to hire me, they're not going to pay me, but I got to take it because I got to pay this. They will do that until you are 50, 60 years old. Trust me. Look at me. They will do it until you get out of it, until you realize, hey, you're not even in the ballpark of what I'm worth, which means I can't take care of this. And financial hardship is a trauma, which creates mental illness. Supposedly. Allegedly. And so what we try to do here is we just give you the information. You take it, you have to apply it. You could contact me at any time, lifeskillsttp@gmail.com. Like I said, TTP changed the norm.org. On the channel, in the community, WhatsApp, any of those places. You got any ideas, anything you want to know, anything you want to be up on, anything you want to be current, because that's what I'm about, being the latest stuff. We got to stop living in the past. It's just, we have to. And I know things will get better. I know things will get better because we have programs like this and other programs that I go to, and then other things that I speak at. I tell my story. My story goes all the way back to the 80s. Middle class kid with ghetto rap dreams. And that just ended up into a whole bunch of nonsense. and a lot of time wasted, and a lot of time I had to spend rewiring myself so I could be sitting here in front of you today. So, episode 1, lead by example. In the vast realm of personal development and self-improvement, there is one concept that holds immense power: leading by example. As human beings, we have an innate desire to better ourselves, set goals, and grow personally. To navigate this transformative journey successfully, we must understand the significance of leading by example and the impact it can have on our own growth as well as those around us. Leading by example means embodying the qualities and the values we wish to see in ourselves and others. It is about taking ownership of our actions, choices, and behaviors and aligning them with our aspirations. When we lead by example, we inspire others to follow suit and create a ripple effect of positive change. First and foremost, leading by example begins with self-awareness. Understanding our strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement allows us to set realistic goals for personal growth. By acknowledging our own imperfections and actively working to overcome them, we demonstrate vulnerability, authenticity, which requires others to do the same. And I'll end on that. Episode 1, lead by example. This is John from Life Skills TTP. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Like I said, I'm only a contact away. Thank you. Appreciate your time.